Students at a Washington elementary school are learning something new every day, but once a week, they get to experience something they typically would not.
Sam Matheny has a story of kids who are inadvertently making an impact.
Thursday mornings at John L. Hensey Elementary in Washington are marked not by a pencil or by a crayon,
Good morning, Eddie.
but by a special tradition that started last school year.
Well, they always encourage us.
Once a week, these local veterans greet students at the door with a crisp high five and a fist bump. It all started when a teacher saw this happening at a Tremont school. She asked a local veterans club if they were interested in doing it.
I was a little apprehensive. I didn't think that the young kids would really understand what a veteran is, and after a few weeks I realized most of them do get it.
Like Bennett.
Like if they weren't there, then we wouldn't be here right now, because they protected us.
Some of them are learning as they go, like Alex.
I don't know. I'm just really excited when they come.
Being here today is an experience unlike any other before.
For Vietnam veteran Andy Cervantes, this was his first time coming.
These kids look at you with their little eyes, and not only does it light up your day, it lights up your soul.
Last year I was here every Thursday, and I really enjoy it. That's what I live for. A lot of them, they come around and they said, hey, thank you for your service.
Every fist bump, clap, and thank you is healing.
Good morning to you.
For the ones who sacrificed and risked their lives.
Being here today has taught me another lesson. I'm never too old to grow and learn.
For every American.
Thank you for our service.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
In Washington, Sam Matheny, 25 News.
I really love stories like that.
Never too old to grow and learn, words to stick by.
Yes, I don't know who's doing the growing and learning there. I think it might be a little bit of both.
Yeah, it looked like it.
All right.